NASCAR is looking at a massive new television deal, and we have a new short track package. Let's talk about it. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. All right, NASCAR is negotiating a massive new TV package, and they're including streaming. Let's take a look at the tweets here. This from Pete Pistone. I did an interview with a sports media reporter who predicts there will be 2 broadcasting networks and 1 streaming service as part of the new deal in 2025, with the complete media rights deal surpassing the current $8.2 billion, that's a typo there, package to by $2.3 billion coming up. And this is from John Wall Street, is what he's replying to here, which says NASCAR media rights are up after the 2024 season. The sport will look to keep the same number of races on broadcast TV, cable, and streaming are going to play a role moving forward. Steve Phelps said the Thursday Night Football on Amazon showed the latter is a good option. He goes on here in the comments to say 2 interesting points the reporter made was the potential Daytona 500 would be rotated between the 2 network broadcast partners a la the Super Bowl, and how NBC's strong interest in acquiring the NBA again would impact possible NASCAR bidding. So there you go. NBC might be out. They might be in. We don't know. They are going to set aside a certain amount of money to try to get those NBA rights. But also, who's the streaming partner going to be? Is it going to be Amazon? Is it going to be somebody else that we don't know about? Apple, of course, has the MLS soccer deal going on. That was mentioned in some of the comments below as well. So any number of streaming services could get this potential contract, and not for nothing, but ESPN already has its own streaming service, so ESPN could slide in there sort of on the streaming side of it, while NBC and ABC, CBS, Fox, whoever picks up the rights, if it's CBS, Fox, NBC, whoever, ESPN could slide in there because ESPN has a streaming service, and ESPN could use their streaming service to get the NASCAR coverage. We know that ESPN is now putting an emphasis on motorsports once again with their F1 contract. So there could be a potential situation where the people that want ESPN get ESPN, and also the people that want NBC and Fox to stay, they both get Fox and NBC to stay, and also, of course, any other network that they want, throw them in there. But the fact that the TV deal is going to be even healthier, that they're making even more money, it means that NASCAR is not in as bad a shape as a lot of people would make it out to be, because they're increasing their revenue by $2 to $3 billion on this particular TV contract. Now, the next thing to look as far as this TV contract goes is how the Owners Alliance, is going to respond to all this new TV money that NASCAR is getting. So this story just keeps going on, so it'll be interesting to watch. Bob Pocker saying NASCAR makes short track road course rules package official, 2-inch spoiler and the removal of 3 diffuser strakes and engine panel strakes will lead to a 30% reduction in downforce, won't be used at Bristol or Dover, so all courses with the wet weather package. So Bristol and Dover will not get this package. And Brian Murphy responded. Brian Murphy, of course, works at Stewart Haas Racing, for those who don't know, and has a good podcast, so check him out. Fantastic move by NASCAR, removing downforce while also removing underbody aerodynamic dependence, utilizing the same parts teams have already purchased and run, is a great decision for everyone involved. Excited for Phoenix in a few weeks. So there you go. We will see this package at Phoenix, and that will basically be the litmus test. The fact that you don't have to spend any extra money to create this package is a good thing. The fact that some of the people who work on the cars are excited about it and think this is the right direction by taking downforce away from underneath the car, which is what is essentially making the dirty air so bad on the front nose of the car. I think this is a good direction for them to go in, and it's still crazy to me that we're talking about aerodynamics at basically short tracks, but that's where we're at in the sport. But hopefully this package works out, and I do like the 2-inch spoiler as well. I think that's also going to help with the aerodynamics and dirty air and all that good stuff. All right, that is all I've got for you on this one. Oh, and not to mention, it will, also in that thing, Dover and Bristol will not get this package. So Bristol and Dover will not have this particular short track package. I think I said on the live stream that Dover would have it. Dover, in fact, will not have it, and Bristol will not have it for this particular package, at least so far. All right, that's all I got for you on this one. If you made it this far, feel free to subscribe down below. If you got a comment or question, leave it down in the comment section. I try to get to as many of them as I can. And other than that, peace. For those of you who want to see my thoughts on the Denny Hamlin comments about Joe Gibbs would have went under with Kyle Busch, there is a separate video, basically just a clip from the live stream with my thoughts on that. So if you're wondering my thoughts on that, that clip is out there, so check that one out.